I started high school in the fall of 2016. I started off at a French Catholic school with roughly 800 students. I never realized just how bad my social anxiety could be before my first day at that school. I grew up in a small town and my elementary/middle school was pretty small, so coming to a much bigger school in the city introduced me to all kinds of people. In the 9th grade, I tried marijuana for the first time with a couple new friends that I met at school. Seeing as it was my first time, I hardly knew what to do when presented with a bong. I knew how to light it, and I knew how to inhale from trying cigarettes not long before. I wasn't expecting the smoke to be so harsh, and I didn't know when to stop inhaling, so I got a huge hit of pre-legal weed. Little did I know this would be the start of something that would go on to tear my life apart. By the end of the 9th grade, I had failed one class, which was mostly due to a lack of interest in doing homework. For my next year of high school, I decided I didn't want to stay in the city, so I switched to an English public school to see if doing school in English would help. It didn't, so after the first semester of 10th grade, I packed some bags and hopped on a northbound train back to my hometown, where I would join my childhood friends at the French Catholic school in town. By the end of my 10th grade year, I was about 5 credits behind my peers. This was when smoking weed became a coping mechanism for my insecurities about school, and when that stopped working, I started mixing tobacco in with the weed. Mixing the two creates a short-lasting but intense rush of euphoria that is extremely addictive. Before I could think of how that choice would affect my life, I was smoking this mix of weed and tobacco pretty much every day. Then came my 11th grade year that I spent catching up on the subjects from the year prior in a small room separated from my friends. I made virtually no progress in my classes that year, and I was going to parties basically every weekend where I would get drunk and high, spiraling inwards while sitting around a table or campfire with my peers. From the time I was 16 to when I was about 19, I was smoking this mix of weed and tobacco all day, every day, and I suffered mentally and physically because of it. I had bronchitis twice and was admitted several times to mental wards due to extreme paranoia and drug-induced psychosis. I made lots of bad decisions while under the influence, and it was rare for me to be sober. The past year and a half, I dramatically reduced my usage. My life has changed for the better. I don't feel like such a zombie anymore, and my mental state has improved, although I still struggle in some aspects. And I can finally enjoy the feeling of being sober again. I don't recommend the use of cannabis for anyone under the age of 21. Although it may be legal here in Canada, studies have shown that heavy use can affect the development of some parts of your brain. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like or a comment if you did. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.